Good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us for this 13 Now afternoon news update. I'm Stella Porter, and we want to start with a check on your weather. We've been pretty lucky for those warm weather lovers, but we are talking about some snow and rain in our future. So, meteorologist Reid Kisselback is here to share more about what to expect this week, Reid.
Yeah, Stella, today is pretty much like our last day that we could have this kind of mild weather. So if you were looking for the opportunity to get outside and enjoy the mild weather, today's the
Got to
day to
get
do
out
it.
there.
Yep,
Yeah.
today's the day to do it. A couple spots already up into the 50s right now. And what we're going to see as we work our way through the evening time is that the temperatures will eventually start to drop back down into the 40s. So you can see on the hour-by-hour forecast here, a little bit of cloud cover here and there. You'll still get some breaks of sunshine. A mild, pleasant day expected, though, for us, and we'll stay dry. We had a few spotty light rain and snow showers earlier in the day. We're drying out. Our next opportunity for rain and snow is coming from that line of snow Tuesday, we have that more promising opportunity for snow, rain, and ice. And we're going to keep a close eye on this one. This one has a high potential to be an alert day by the time we get to Thursday itself because of the impact it could have. I know this is a school break week, but for those who have to go into work, it could be a little bit slow and slippery for the morning commute. A few leftover showers early Friday, and then we're dry, and Saturday looking dry, but colder, going to feel a lot more like winter with highs only in the upper 20s. So we'll track Tuesdays for us here right now in the hour-by-hour forecast, starting out with some sunshine Tuesday morning as you head out the door, turning mostly cloudy by around noontime. And as we get towards mid-afternoon, you can see here comes that first line of that mix of rain and snow. This will be with us into the evening commute. So depending on your elevation, you could be dealing with just snow, you could be dealing with just rain, or a mix of rain and snow. Certainly something to keep in mind as you're heading home. A couple slippery spots could be possible because of that. By about 6 o'clock, you can see the back edge of that just starting to push its way out of our region. Still seeing that mix of rain, snow, and just rain as this continues to push its way through the Berkshires and Green Mountains. Will dry out. And then Wednesday will start out dry with that next opportunity for snow, ice, and rain coming our way on Thursday. Tonight, 28, mostly cloudy and cool. Into the day tomorrow, mostly cloudy with some scattered afternoon rain and snow. Still mild, though. Average high for this time of year is 37, so we're still a couple degrees above that. But look at the 7-day planner. You can kind of see into the week ahead that we are going to be cooling down a little bit more very gradually. So by Thursday, the high is right near 35. And this is why we're going to stress you. We want to keep tuning into the forecast because a slight change in temperature will make a big difference in what we get over our area. And we'll have more details on that too as we get to the 4, 5, and 6 o'clock news. I have us covered on that part for today. Friday, though, a little bit more windy when the colder air starts to surge in.
Okay, definitely something that we're going to keep an eye on, especially as we teeter around that 32 degree mark, right?
Yep, that slight change, if it goes to just 34, 33, it could go from more of that mix of rain and snow to just ice in a couple spots. So it's a tricky one that is frustrating for a meteorologist to even forecast. Yeah, because you want to give everybody the most accurate info, but sometimes you can just look at all these temperatures and say it should be like this, but in the event something can happen that keeps it a little bit colder, a little bit warmer, and that changes what we're getting.
Okay, so we'll keep an eye on those little changes. Thank you so much, Reid. Okay, we want to get to a few news stories we're following right now. The first, these details just coming into our newsroom this morning. A 15-year-old is under arrest in Watervliet, and police say that teenager shot at a car with people inside. Police say the incident happened on February 3rd in the area of 23rd Street and Whitehall Street. Officers say they found multiple shell casings and determined the teenager fired multiple rounds that hit a car. And no one was hurt in that incident. Last week, the teenager was arrested in Albany. The case is now headed to family court. So our own Tessa Bentulin is following up on the latest details on that story for us today. She'll have more for us starting live at 4 o'clock. We are also looking into former President Jimmy Carter's ties to the Capital Region today. This weekend, it was announced the former president has entered hospice care. The 98-year-old is the oldest president in American history. Carter was born in rural South Georgia. He went on to the U.S. Naval Academy during World War II and pursued a career as a Cold War naval officer before returning to Plains, Georgia, his hometown. The former president has ties to Schenectady County, and Dan Levy is looking at his impact there, his legacy there. He'll have more for us starting live at 4. That'll do it for this 13 Now afternoon news update. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Stella Porter. Have a great afternoon and holiday.